Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mind, Body, Spirit Network's High Vibe Tribe group book review. We get together every month with all these brilliant women at the moment. We do have some brilliant men too, but women today. And each of us shares one of our books that we use in our practice or in whatever that we do that we feel is meaningful and helpful for shifting consciousness, shifting your awareness, bringing you to a new understanding, and providing bridges. Books are bridges to many places, I've found. So we're going to get started today. And my name is Liz Garcia. Did I say I'm the founder of this thing? I did. All right, we'll cut that out later. All right, Cheryl Murphy is our first presenter. And Cheryl, why don't you tell us what you have to share today?
Hi, Liz. Hi, everybody. My name is Cheryl Murphy, and I'm a psychic medium. Today's book recommendation is something that I always carry around with me. It is called the Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And this is the practicing the power of now. So this is, you can see it's a little bit of a smaller book, but it still has some of his most treasured jewels and ideas for what we're facing now in our lives and what we're entering into. Because, you know, I believe we're entering into this fifth dimensional consciousness where we're manifesting on a much more way of getting in touch with ourselves, of our inner being. So he teaches things like, you know, surrendering, practicing the stillness. He does have meditation exercises in here, which is so big to help all of us just on a day-to-day way of living our lives. It helps us manifest. It helps reduce stress. So he's such a powerful healer, right? Eckhart Tolle is so timeless. So that's my book recommendation, Practicing the Power of Now.
Nice. So not to be confused with the original, The Power of Now book. Mm-hmm. This is a follow-up so that you can kind of exercise your Power of Now muscle.
Yeah, this has more tools in it, or more ways we can think about as we go through our day. So I like this shorter version, but still just as powerful, if not more so.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Cheryl.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Christine, you're up, my dear.
All righty. Hello, I'm Christine Stalsonburg. I am the owner of Angelic Energy Mind, Body, and Spirit Wellness Center. I'm a licensed massage therapist, Reiki master, and an aromatherapist. And the book that I wanted to share today is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. This book is, I think it's like 40 years old, but I reach to this book every single time I'm heading out on the ledge to do something new in my business, someplace I've never been before, because it can be a pretty scary place. And we have a tendency as humans to want to make sure we're going to get it perfect before we delve into doing anything new. And this book will help you get over that hurdle and realize that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to start on the journey, and the journey will unfold in front of you just the way it's supposed to. And the next time you go down that road, the journey will be a little smoother, a few less bumps in the road. So like I said, I go through this book at least 2 or 3 times a year when I'm kind of feeling a little anxious because I'm going to teach a class that I haven't taught before, or that I'm going to do a technique that I haven't done in a while, and maybe I'm a little anxious about it and fearful that it may not come out perfect. I just pick up this book. It's a pretty quick little read. It takes me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through it. And it gives me what I need to get over that hurdle and move on. And it all works out perfect in the end.
That's awesome. A quickie little read that gets over the fear. I can't believe I've never heard of that book. And you said it's been around 40 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Christine, hold it up one more time and don't cover the author's name so we can have that on video. Right, your fingers are covering her name. Hold on. There we go. Susan Jeffers, Feel the Fear. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Oh, we lost her. All right, Holly. She might come back.
I'm up.
Let's go with you.
Okay.
This cannot hold on. Let me pin you. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Okay. I am oh wait, I need to pin myself, right? There, okay. So my name is Holly Scalmanini, and I am a medical intuitive and a licensed acupuncturist. And so my psychic readings center around health and healing. And finding ways to bring our bodies back into balance. And the book that I'm sharing today is called MAP, Medical Assistance Program, and it's by Machaelle Wright. Maybe that's a little better. And this is a book that I recommend frequently in my readings, but it's kind of a complex book, and so I want to take a little bit of time to explain it. Essentially, this book is a guide to connecting with souls on the other side who are very invested in helping us evolve and helping us to bring balance to our physical body. So you'll see here on the title, it says the Co-Creative White Brotherhood Medical Assistance Program. And the White Brotherhood, don't let that word scare you. This is not, you know, this term was coined about 500 years ago prior to a lot of what we're dealing with today. And so the White Brotherhood essentially is a group of souls that are highly evolved, and they're very interested in the healing and the evolution of the human race. And so white means full spectrum, brotherhood means brethren. So I've been told that
So
Gandhi,
Holly,
what was that?
yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Gandhi and
Yeah.
Martin Luther King were part of that.
Yeah, I've heard
Sorry.
that souls that are here to bring about great change come from this group of souls. So this group of souls contacted Machaelle Wright and essentially said, we want to help the human race evolve. We want to help the human race become more balanced as beings. Part of the premise of this book has to do with that nature balances our physical body, and over the last 80 years or so, we no longer really live in nature. So much of nature has been excavated from our planet. I think the statistic was that in 1900, 90% of US citizens lived in rural communities, and now it's the opposite. Now it's 10%, and 90% live in cities. And so part of this has to do with creating the balance that used to be more available to us and is no longer available. And so this book is a step-by-step guide. It teaches you how to use kinesiology to connect with a MAP team that is a group of souls that are specific for you, that you do a 40-minute session with, and it's very powerful. I've actually been using it for about 20 years, and I have had very powerful, very healing experiences. When I do a session, it almost feels like I'm receiving either Reiki or craniosacral therapy throughout my body, and I find that I'm able to deeply, deeply relax, which, as we all know, when we're in that deeply relaxed state, our own healing responses are initiated. The part of our body that knows how to heal and how to be in balance becomes initiated, and so this book is really helpful for that. So
Nice.
That's my book.
Now, Holly's going to do a presentation on this for us in one of our meetups, probably in August, I think.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the 21st.
It's really fascinating. Really fascinating stuff. And the work that Holly does is incredibly fascinating.
Thank you.
I've done some work with Holly. I'm like, holy crow, woman. There's a lot of info coming.
Thanks.
She's like an ocean of info. The minute you ask her to come work with you, she's like, okay, hold on. There's no stopping this. Nice. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
All right, Deborah, we're gonna have you do that again, and then we can just, cut out the other one. Would you like to start over?
Let's just cut me out.
Yeah, we will. Let's start over. Introduce yourself this time.
Do what?
Introduce yourself this time.
Okay.
Last time.
Yeah, I apologize. I have had weak video. We've had weather issues in the area, and my Wi-Fi's been running in and out and pretty sketchy lately. But the name of the book that I'm talking about is called Long Weekend. And well, first, I'm introducing myself. My name is Deborah Edwards. I'm the owner and founder of Grateful Om. And I teach meditation and mindfulness with a focus on mindfulness in the workplace and increasing the consciousness and collaboration in the workplace for all those who participate. So
Nice.
The name of the book that I am talking about today is Fun. It is Long Weekend, Guidance and Inspiration for Creating Your Own Retreat. It's by Rochelle Dunnigan and Rachel Newman, and photographs by Erica McConnell. And what this is, it's like a blueprint for creating your own retreat. It is a blueprint for 3 days away. It gives specific recipes for things you should do. It has recipes for baths that you should take.
Nice.
It has beautiful pictures in here that create, create a feeling of how you want to do it. It starts 1 year before. Here are some recipes for food. There's a list on here on things that you want to take ahead of time. This chapter is preparing to go and water. I love this book. And, sometimes when you go on vacation or you plan a trip, it's worse than if you would have stayed at home. It's a great book that will allow you to have a nice retreat. You can do it at home. And I, for one, am planning on buying this book for several girlfriends of mine, and we're going to take a beach trip. And I'll say, here, read this book, and let's just pick some things out of here. You don't have to do everything, but let's just pick some things that we want to do together on this long weekend.
I love it.
Long weekend, and the author, Guidance for Inspiration for Creating Your Own Retreat, and the author is Rochelle Donegan, and it's available on Amazon.
Thank you, honey. I love the cover of that book. It's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
That's my cup of tea.
It's just absolutely
super inviting.
Yes.
Thank you. That's a great share. I love that one.
Thank you.
All right. I've got my share, gang. You Can Heal Your Life. Mm-hmm. This is the pretty one by Louise Hay. This one is all illustrated. Every single page is color, pretty, really, really good. But outside of that, I've had this book forever, but it's only until recently that I have connected with it like I really wanted to. And the little quote that Louise Hay has on the back here is, the thoughts we think and the words we speak create our experiences. I like to remember that because I'm paying attention to my thoughts, because I'm not getting what I want, let me tell you. I created some really crazy stuff that hasn't served me, but it kind of has on a different level. But what's awesome about this book is her symptoms page. This is one of them. She's got a little index here. I don't know if you can really see it, but the index has like a problem. So a problem could be proneness to accidents. What are accidents all about? Anyone here know? You healers must know what accidents are all about. Anyone want to chime in about what accidents? Holly, looks like you weren't begging to say something.
Oh, I love that book. I love that you're sharing this book. I think it can be many things with accidents. I don't know that it's one thing, but often I think with accidents, it has to do with one, slowing down in life, and maybe you're going and you're not slowing down and paying enough attention to yourself. I think another manifestation of accidents can be needing it to change course, a time for really reflection and changing course in life and sort of taking stock. And so, I think it can be complex. I have more to say. All right.
Okay. So this section has all kinds of diseases too. Not just accidents is not really a disease. It's a thing that happens. But, I had an occasion where the whole left side of my body was in super pain. I looked it up. And the minute I realized what I was doing, I said love to the left side of my body. And I released the need to be so forceful on myself. And the pain went away. Anytime I have, any type of, pain anywhere, I look at this, I do the little affirmation, and it's gone. Granted, I believe this. So you got to come into the believing part of it. And according to Louise and all of the healers that have worked with this book, I think it's 85% of her stuff is accurate.
Wow.
All disease is coming from consciousness, beliefs, thoughts, patterns in your life that don't serve you. So this is a great, she tells you what the problem is, and then she says what the probable cause is, and then a new thought pattern. She gives you a little affirmation to use. They've been so effective to me, it's huge. But beyond that, it's a nice little journey in how to change your patterns. And Louise has a pretty horrific background and upbringing that she had to turn around, and it didn't happen until she got into her 50s. She was able to turn this around. But I mean, we all suffer, but she suffered big time, and she was able to turn it around. So I say bravo to Louise, and if she can do it, we all can do it. But her, each chapter is like she invites you to take like a journey, like take one chapter for 3 days, then do the next one. Use the affirmations, use the journaling and everything that she recommends. Super powerful and a beautiful book. So that's my share for today. And we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to get everyone back here on the screen so we can all be the Hollywood squares that we are. I want to thank all of you High Vibe Tribers for joining us today for our monthly book review. And everyone out there, please leave comments in the video below or the blog or wherever you're seeing us from, and let us know, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, or if there's a book you want us to review, or we're here for you here at the Mind Body Spirit Network. Thank you all for joining us.